What's up, everybody? It's your boy, little brother Trev, and I am here by myself today. Um, Today is my little niece's 1-year-old birthday, which means Josh is at home with his family as he should be, and so I'm here by myself. I'm gonna take care of things. All right, I got this. Um, just returning a little favor for when my daughter was born. He did all the episodes by himself. Life happens, family happens. Yeah, can't have the Bolt Fam podcast if we don't put family first. So. With that being said, no one to banter back and forth with to tell me that I'm being stupid, so I get to just keep talking. It's great. Um, and so all we're gonna be doing today, nice and easy episode here. I'm gonna be breaking down, not really breaking down. The video I'm watching is them breaking it down. So I'm gonna be reviewing David and Derek Carr breaking down Justin Herbert and Mike McDaniel and their relationship and how they think it's gonna work. Um, And part of the reason I love this video so much is because they actually talk a lot about what Justin Herbert does wrong. As Chargers fans, a lot of times we don't think that he does anything wrong. We think he's kind of just like the GOAT, and everything that happens bad to us is other, like the offensive line's fault or receivers dropping the ball or something. But they as former quarterbacks are able to pick out things that we don't really see a lot of times. And they're able to just break down these things that he could be doing better. And then they bring it back to how Mike McDaniel is going to be excelling him forward. So it's just a great video. Love watching it. Definitely feel free to go and watch the whole thing because I'm gonna be skipping through it. I got some notes picked out as to where I want to like skip forward to talk about certain things. Um, it's like about 18-minute video, I think maybe 20. So definitely, I mean, I love Derek Carr, so by all means, go check him out too, even though he is an ex-Raider. But let's get into it. With that being said, so I'm gonna share my screen here. We're gonna pull this up. And let me see if I can get it. All right. There we go. All right. So, I skipped the intro here. I'm just gonna kind of go straight into it, kick it off. So yeah, I'll just stop talking. Here we go.
I got to start with this.
Okay.
I get really sick of people talking crap about Justin Herbert.
Yeah, get him. I don't know who does that.
It's
That's
a
crazy.
team game.
Maybe we're around too many Raider fans.
It's a team game.
First off, love the dig at the Raiders. Just throwing that out there. They're like, oh yeah, we're around too many Raiders fans. They hate on Justin Herbert too much. And I think the exact same could be said for the Broncos. So just throwing that out there. Keep it going.
Yeah.
You win and you lose as a team.
I completely
Until
agree.
we need something to talk about.
Oh, then it's the quarterback's fault.
Right.
Yeah.
You get paid the most. You should win. You should do these things.
Yeah.
That right there is the epitome of being a Chargers fan. Just everyone always coming at us a little bit defensive here, all right? I mean, like I said, they talk bad on Justin Herbert too. So we're gonna defend Justin Herbert, and then we're gonna talk about how we can get better, how he can get better. But I mean, they're spot on with that. Like everyone wants to talk about, oh, it's a team game, it's a team game, until all of a sudden your team loses, and then they go straight to, oh, well, the quarterback's the leader of the team, so he must have screwed up. He should have done better. He has to do better. At the end of the day, especially like a couple years ago when we had like Quentin Johnson just dropping balls, there's only so much a quarterback can do. Like when he's hitting you in the chest and you can't catch a ball, like we got to figure something out. That being said, we're gonna keep going. Let the professionals talk here. I'll just kind of chime in here and there.
Same people that say you should do this, will also say it's a team game.
You can't have both.
You can't have both.
You gotta pick
We're
one.
either an individual sport
Yep.
that we can blame individuals.
Or we're the greatest team sport of all time.
Or we're the greatest team sport of all time. There's no in between.
That's it.
Justin Herbert. Now, has he been perfect? Absolutely not.
He was perfect.
Is he good enough to win a Super Bowl? Absolutely he is.
Right.
I get so sick of hearing that he's not.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness. That's
he is
crazy.
good enough. We're going to talk about the marriage now of Herbert.
Yeah.
All right. This immediately just reminded me when I heard this too of the interview Tom Brady did, where he was just talking about, yeah, you give Justin Herbert a clean pocket, he's the greatest passer in the league. All these professional quarterbacks are out here saying Justin Herbert is one of the greatest quarterbacks in the league. Yet somehow, as fans, we get all these influencers and everything on TikTok and Instagram and everything, YouTube, trying to say out here like, "Oh, Herbert's not even a top 10. He sucks. I can name 20 players better than 20 quarterbacks better than Justin Herbert." I don't know where these people got their credentials, but my initial reaction, we've talked about it in previous videos of me going and referring to like Peyton Manning when we talked about Adam Gase getting hired. I'm gonna look at the professionals. I'm gonna look at what they have to say about the people that they're around. They know these people a lot better than I do. And I'm gonna have a lot more confidence if we have people like Derek Carr and Tom Brady saying that Justin Herbert is capable of winning a Super Bowl. That as a Chargers fan gives me a lot more confidence and a lot more hope. So, with that being said, I'm gonna skip over this next part. It's them talking about Mike McDaniel and everything he did in Miami, because they're gonna go and translate that over to how they can use that in LA. But I'm just gonna skip straight over to the LA part. We've done plenty of videos on Mike McDaniel. I'll still talk about Mike McDaniel, but I don't want this video to go too long. I'm gonna try to keep it about 20 minutes for y'all, especially by myself. I'm not the long-winded one. That's Josh. If he was on here, that'd be an hour-long video. We're gonna keep it short, simple. KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. So let's go.
Here in Los
I'll say
Angeles.
this now. This is a good defensive blitz right here by Spags.
It's a great blitz.
Good disguise.
Okay, great disguise, great blitz. But anytime we get people on the edge,
Oh, they're coming.
we know it's coming. We know who's adding on.
Yep.
We see him. He has the back. Okay, now watch. We got to know where our hot is.
Yep.
We got to know where to get the ball out. What we just saw was a hot situation.
Yeah, we're short one.
I know one thing about the McDaniel offense. How do we tie this together? Timing, plant throws.
Mm-hmm.
If they bring one more than we can block, there's going to be a timing, plant throw for you to be able to get this ball out.
Yep.
I think there was an opportunity.
Yep.
I think there was an opportunity.
Yep.
Right? Just to get it out.
Yeah.
You got to get this one out. Are they a team that blitzes and drops? Right? If they get blocked, well, then we're not looking inside. We're looking outside.
Yep.
If they're not, we can look inside.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is so well coached by McDaniel, though,
I agree
in
with
that system,
Yeah.
that I think this will be a positive, a net positive
That's
going
good.
forward
I
for
feel better
Herbert.
as a Charger.
There you go. That's what I was saying at the beginning. That's why I love this video right here. They're over here talking not poorly on Justin Herbert. They think very highly of Justin Herbert, but they acknowledge that every player can get better. Love hearing that. No, like, oh, well, like Mahomes is just the GOAT. There's nothing he can improve. I guarantee you Tom Brady never just said, oh, I'm perfect. I can't improve anything. He was always trying to get better at something every single week. And that is what they're talking about here. Yes, Justin Herbert is a great quarterback. He can do a lot of insanely talented things. But this right here is something that he can definitely work on, right? We can get that plant throw. We can get him reading those blitzes better. And this, as a Chargers fan, kind of like can contradict stuff that we said all offseason about, oh, well, he's only in this position because of the offensive line. He's only in this position because he had no blocking. He was just constantly getting hit. He was. And is there a psychological factor that plays into that eventually when you start seeing all these blitzes? Maybe. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the week 1 game, so that doesn't really get to be an excuse yet. So, he's got to get better at this, and that's okay. Because like they said, McDaniel preaches this. I guarantee that you see this exact same play come, I forget what week we're playing the Chiefs, but when we're in Arrowhead, I think it's week 4 maybe. We see this play, it's going to be a first down. He's going to see that. He's going to get the ball off quick to Ladd or QJ or whoever it's going to be, because Keenan's not going to be right there. So it'll probably be like Ladd here at the number 1, and then out here probably be like QJ or like Trey Harris would be my guess if they keep that same type formation. He's going to get that ball out. He's going to get it out. He's going to make the play. McDaniel isn't going to let him just sit there and take that hit. That's what McDaniel came to him with a whole, like, multiple hour-long film session of, look, we're going to go through every play, and we're going to fix you. First thing that he did was fix his footwork. He fixed it for stuff like this, for being able to drop back, get that plant, get it out, get a first down. That's all he's looking for. Not every play is a touchdown. Some plays you just got to get 6, 7, 8 yards. So that's what I like about them. We're gonna keep going a little bit here.
If I am a Charger fan, I feel better having heard that from you because that would be my fear.
Which we're clearly not.
Yeah, we're not Charger fans. Are you crazy? I just think
This is them talking about one of their friends being a Chargers fan. So I'm gonna skip forward. Talking about like water basketball and all this crazy stuff. So next set of plays here against the Raiders.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Again, pressure looks. Can we get the ball out of his hand? Okay. Can we have a plant throw? If I am the coach of the offensive unit in Los Angeles, I can't get enough of these looks right here.
You really can't.
To make him throw pressured
and
man-free.
Feel comfy in that
and
spot.
feel comfy doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is an opportunity, Justin.
Because he is so talented that can he hit this and hit it for a touchdown?
Yeah.
Easy answer for all of us. Yes. He's kicking himself.
Yeah.
And again, this is just an opportunity for us to show that the offensive marriage of the plant timing throw with anticipation.
Yep.
He's going to get these balls out and hit them in stride. I promise you in Routes on Air right now, they're been yelling, get it out.
Oh, yeah.
Get it out. Get it out.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Identify
quicker.
it, see it. Free rusher.
And
the anticipation there that he just mentioned is something they were talking about that they said that Tua actually does well at the beginning, where he anticipated like the curl route and he anticipated, I think it was Waddle was going to be there. And that Tua got that ball out before he was there. So they're saying that they want Herbert to be able to get that anticipation. He's got the arm talent. They think that he's better than Tua in pretty much every other way, but they want Herbert to be able to get that anticipation, anticipate the blitz coming, anticipate the fact that I think who's that one? QJ is going to be over the middle. No, that's QJ up top. Who is this? Who is it?
Just feel comfy in that
and
spot.
feel comfy doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might be Trey Harris.
This is an
I think
opportunity, Justin.
Because he is so talented that can he hit this and hit it for a touchdown?
Yeah. So anyway, sorry, that part wasn't important. But they want that anticipation, being able to get that ball in front of him, lead him out in stride, get him cutting over the middle right here and break free. That ball, that's what they're saying. That ball right there could easily be a touchdown if you anticipate it, anticipate the blitz, which is crazy because again, they're saying the exact opposite of what all of us Chargers fans said all year long. We said, oh, if we just weren't getting blitzed, if we just had an offensive line to do something, if we just had the offensive line, we just had the time. They're saying he doesn't need the time. That they're saying right here, and in a good way, not a bad way, not dogging on Herbert, this is something that he can get better at. This is something that he can anticipate that blitz, get the ball out early, and get a touchdown, make a play out of it. Again, especially later in the season, obviously, there is that psychological factor of, all right, man, I'm on my third, fourth, fifth, seventh tackle right now. I don't know how they're gonna stop Crosby from coming across the line, right? Like you get that psychological factor a little bit, especially later in the season. At the same time, Herbert's never been one to back down from getting hit either. So that's again, I think not an excuse, and I think they're absolutely right. Where Herbert's kicking himself, it doesn't matter how hard he gets hit on a play like this. If he doesn't put that throw perfect, he's mad at himself. So, and he's never going to be one to blame someone else either. He's not blaming. I think that's Trey Harris for dropping that ball right there. He's blaming himself for not getting it out in front. Could he have caught that ball? Maybe. It was a little bit behind him, obviously. He still might have been able to. He got hands on it, so could have reeled it in. Still gotten first down on it. Regardless, Herbert's not that type of dude. He's gonna always say, "No, I can do better." It's just how he is. It's why we all love him.
Yeah.
See if they have
Easy
anything else
answer for
before
all
I
of
skip
us.
forward.
Yes. He's kicking himself.
Yeah.
And again, this is just an opportunity for us to show that the offensive marriage of the plant timing throw with anticipation.
Yep.
He's going to get these balls out and hit them in stride. I promise you in Routes on Air right now, they're been yelling, get it out.
Oh, yeah.
Get it out. Get it out.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Identify
quicker.
it, see it. Free rusher.
And these throwing a million of these this offseason.
He's going to be fine.
He's going to be just fine. I'm really excited to see
I am too.
that growth this
But
year.
that's what they got to do. That's the questions they have to answer. He's going to do this stuff because this stuff, like you protect this kid, you don't come after him. This is what he's going to do to you, bro. I watched this stuff happen multiple times, not just against this team.
And this is where they're saying what every single Chargers fan, every single person that even the haters who claim Justin Herbert as the if man, this is what everyone says. You give him a pocket, he's gonna make the team pay.
Exactly. Every team.
I'll skip
So you're
forward
gonna-
a little bit.
Clearly, we
Yeah.
need to collapse the pocket.
They're going to cook you. That's
If
why you
we-
see the zero pressure.
If we rush 3 or 4,
oh my goodness,
this is a bad idea.
bad.
Let's get after him.
You got to get after him.
Okay. Now, if I'm Justin Herbert, I know that. I know what I'm capable of with a pocket like this. So now I'm McDaniel. How do I create as many pockets like this, pressure or no pressure?
Because I can throw it anywhere you want on that green field.
Because this throw,
anywhere you want.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50 yards on
It's
a
still
line.
going. Yeah.
50 plus yards on a line.
Yeah.
That is a
Like-
game. That is a back-breaking play
On a
for
string,
defense.
bro.
He literally said, "Here, take
Yeah.
this."
Here's a long
Yeah. The saying he's a
handoff for you from
long handoff for you. So they're saying he literally, like, it's not even like in question. It's just on a dime. It's just like, oh, yeah, here you go, 50 yards downfield. You can have the ball. That's what everyone's saying. That's what that Tom Brady I mentioned. I keep mentioning. I love that interview with Tom Brady, where he's talking about, yeah, give him the pocket and no one's stopping him. Give him the pocket, and that's the type of plays you're getting right there. Now, again, obviously, the argument's made all across the league of, oh, you give any starting quarterback that kind of pocket, they're going to make the play. Not in that extent. Not just a frozen rope 50 plus yards down the field. Like, it's just not happening. Let me see if I had anything else that they had in here.
Undo with this pocket.
Yeah.
It just it doesn't.
Same thing. They're talking about he's got a pocket here, and Derek asked David, he said, what do you think is going to happen here? Going to be a successful play, I bet. That's what his response was. And then all of a sudden, bam, ball right in QJ's chest, and I don't think it goes for a first down. I think it gets stopped short.
you go. I'll give you that. I'll stand on the table
quarterbacks.
for that one.
All right. Good players into good looks. You know what results we get? Great ones.
Wow.
You get great
That's an
results.
equation my daughter Grace would be proud of.
All right. You get great results.
likes
Give him a
progress.
pocket, strike.
On him.
What I'm saying
Very
is,
good.
he
Yep.
has so much.
Right at the first down marker. Can't really tell if they spotted it short or not, but either way, y'all get the point. Like, give Herbert a pocket, he's going to make plays. And they were talking about, he was comparing him to, he made the example, he showed that, he goes, what would Mahomes do? What would Burrow do? What would Allen do? It's like any top quarterback is going to make that play. And Justin Herbert's the exact same as all that. You give him that pocket, he's making that play. So, I'm going to skip forward here. Got 2 more points I want to hit on. Like I said, not a super long video. Just wanted to brag on Justin Herbert here and also talk about what he can do better. Also, like I said, I'm not the long-winded one. That's Josh. So he'll get on this. That's about as much as I'm going to dog on him while he's here. I can't hate on him on his daughter's birthday. So he'll watch this video afterwards. He's still going to edit it for me because I don't do any of that. That's all him too. So any tips on editing, let him know and all of that as well. Skip forward here. Who is this? Is this the Commanders game?
The Powder Blues, man. This is another level of his
I
talent.
can move a little bit.
Okay. You're going to see. Okay. What did I say? What did they know? We got to get to him in the
Yep.
pocket. We got to change the launching pad. Because if we don't change the launching pad,
Can't just
he's
be
going
clean
to
pocket.
outer space, Peyton. All right. The
Man,
ball's going to
SpaceX,
the
bro.
moon.
Zillionaire.
All right. So we change the launching point. They say, man, you know what? We're going to get pushing here. Guess what? They do change the launching
Good.
pad.
Congratulations.
And he's going to move out here.
Oh, by the way, I can move.
Hey,
a little
by the
bit.
way, I can move to my left, shrug someone off, throw it across my
See,
body.
he does this wild nonsense too. Him and Pat, these guys, some of these guys, that's really good.
The fact that he can do this, okay,
He's already
tells
thrown it like
me-
Marino from the pocket. Now you're going to be able to move also.
the reason that throw's important.
That's what I was waiting on. Comparing him to Dan Marino from the pocket and then comparing him to Patrick Mahomes on the move. I mean, I don't know what else do you need out of a quarterback. If you got a combo of Dan Marino and Pat Mahomes, you're winning ball games. And that's why they said at the beginning, he is capable of winning the Super Bowl. Is it a guaranteed? No, by all means, it's not guaranteed. You give him a Mike McDaniel offense. They talked about it here at one point. I think it might be at the end. But they also talk about how Herbert is making McDaniel's offense better too. Because Herbert's coming in with his own ideas. They're coming in back and forth. They're talking things out. They're figuring them out. They're making sure they're on the same page. Like they, even in all of the critiquing that McDaniels has done to Herbert from what it sounds like, obviously they're both not the type. Matt McDaniels maybe a little bit, but Herbert's not the type to talk bad about his coaches or anyone on his team by any means. So I get that too. But there's been nothing but like, yeah, it's been great. Like we're fixing things, we're getting better, we're constantly doing this. We're just going in the right direction. They're both working with each other, and it's not just like some one-sided like McDaniels trying to come in and compete with Herbert, see who's bigger and everything. Like they're working together. They're figuring this out, and they're striving to win at the like they're merged. They're going the same direction. They're not butting heads at all from everything that I've seen on social media and everything, any interview or anything. Um, one last one really quick here before we start wrapping it up. I don't even know how long I've been going. Let's see here. Oh, about 20 minutes. All right, cool. Um, so yeah, we'll wrap it up here shortly. I got this one last one that I want to show you guys, and it is right. That'd be good enough. There we go.
Said, I know we love winning, but watch the joy that his teammates have for him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, get fired up.
They love this
Love
dude.
it. Love it.
This team loves their quarterback. You got an offensive coordinator paired with a head coach that wants to run the football. We're going to take some pressure off you, Justin.
Thank you.
But also, you got to do some things for us.
Yeah.
You can throw the ball with anticipation. You can throw it off a plant throw. You've showed it.
Yes.
We're going to ask you to do it in practice today.
I love
and
it.
guess what? He's going to do it because he's
gonna do
talented
it.
enough.
Who cares?
We saw the talent. You've seen him on the move. You see that he can finish games. You can see that he cares. You can see how much his team loves him. You can see the belief in Los Angeles for Justin Herbert.
I love it.
And that's why we believe in Justin Herbert. And that's why I believe he's in for a big year as long as they don't let him get rat-a-tatted.
Just don't get hit.
There it is. That's the last point I wanted to make. It goes right along with what I was just saying. So not only does McDaniel believe in him, not only has Harbaugh believed in him, he's got his safety on the other side of the field. Whenever he's off the field, he's got his safety fighting for him. You look at any interview with DJ talking about how great 10 is, how great 10 is, and it goes both ways. All you see is, oh yeah, number 3 is a beast. Number 3 is the best to ever play. Number 3 is all that. Like that team loves each other. There was those few issues a few years back with Staley where they had like some locker room issues. Whatever that was, they got fixed because this team will go to war with each other and for each other, with each other for each other. I'm still merging. But I mean those are the key ingredients to being a Super Bowl caliber team. You can't have a disjointed offense and defense. Everyone thinks that, oh well, just the defense needs to be in sync. Absolutely not. You look at any winning team, even my team, like kind of going back to when I was in high school, the year we won, um, our championship when I was in ninth grade. You had every single person on that team. We didn't have any beef at all. Like every single person was just all for everyone. If there was a cheap shot anywhere, you better believe the entire team's coming unglued. If anyone puts a cheap shot on Justin Herbert, you better believe Derwin James is flying off that sideline. Like there is no doubt in my mind that Derwin James, Joe Alt, maybe Matt McConkey, who knows? He'll be vocal from the background. But those dudes are gonna go out there and fight for their quarterback. And Justin Herbert, if there's a cheap shot on Derwin James, you better believe he's right there with them. These dudes just love each other, and that's all you can ask for out of a Super Bowl caliber team, and that's what we have. And I stand on that. I think we have a team that is capable of going to and winning the Super Bowl. Even in Josh's crazy prediction that we did a few episodes ago of when he said he went through every single game of the season and like predicted winners and everything. Yeah, it was a tough road in the playoffs, but every single one of those teams is beatable. Will we win every single game? Only time will tell. But every single team that we have the potential of facing in the playoffs, we have the potential to beat as well. So, with that being said, I just think it's a good thing to be able to recognize trying to take the biasm, I don't know, biased out of it. I don't know if biasm is a word. It is now. Trying to take the bias out of it, though, of just talking greatly on Justin Herbert. He's the best quarterback in the league. He can't do anything wrong. He does stuff wrong. We acknowledge it. We need to acknowledge it. Anyone who thinks that you're just perfect and can't get any better, you're in for a rude awakening. Had a kind of unrelated, but I had a small group leader who always told us in high school, if you ain't growing, you're dying. So if you're not constantly getting better, you're getting passed, you're getting beat up, you're not getting better, you're just dying. If you're not growing, if you're not constantly trying to better yourself, you're regressing. Um, and I believe Justin Herbert believes that. I believe Staley believes that. Not Staley. Harbaugh. Holy crap! I don't believe Staley believes that. Um, sorry. I believe Harbaugh believes that. I believe McDaniel believes that. I think that like all the captains on that team believe that if you're not constantly getting better and pushing yourself, you're dying and you're regressing. And so it's good to look at the downsides too. Of all right, Herbert needs to be able to get a ball out quicker. He needs to not like as Chargers fans, we can't use the offensive line as a scapegoat. We need to yes, fix the offensive line by all means, but we also need to address where we can get better along with that and how we can better our offensive line. It still is up to the quarterback to better the offensive line, to make those calls, to get the ball out and pick up where they're slacking. Um, so, all that being said, let me know in the comments if you think Justin Herbert can evolve in any of these situations. Um, love to hear all your things. Give Josh some advice on editing if you if you have any. Like I said, he does all of that. Not dogging on his editing, just throwing it out there that he does all of it. So we always are open to advice because if we're not growing, we're dying. And so we're trying to grow so that we can be the best Chargers content out there on the internet. And so with that being said, to help us get to that point, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Really helps us out a lot. And other than that, bolt up, and we will see you when Josh is here in person and we record our live episode this upcoming Thursday night. So make sure you're in for that. Make sure that you get that bell notification on so that you don't miss out on any of the greatest Charger content on the internet. And bolt up.